So Heather and I are here at Elk Lake Creek Trail. Hello. And the first thing we noticed, first of all, it's closed. It actually just opened today, the sign says. But anyways, we came up this road and noticed these patches of deer hair everywhere. Big clumps of them. And then we looked closer at the grass here and we could see dried blood on these grasses. So we started tracking the hair.
Right, it makes the blood makes an arc.
Makes an
like
arc.
A squirt.
So we started tracking the hair, and you can see it going all the way up this road. There's little patches and little individual hairs all the way up here. And we found some rocks with blood on them. I'll stop and show those. Here's one of the rocks we found in the middle of the road. It's covered with blood. Just an individual rock out here with blood all the way around it, like it was stuck to the deer and fell off. There's also deer hair all over the road. There were several of these rocks we found. So then we started wondering, yeah, we started wondering if this deer was dragged up the road or down the road. Here's another patch of hair here. Lots of hair. And this rock right here also has blood on it. And the hair,
Comes across the road here.
this trail of hair goes across the road, down around the corner where we started the film. And we were theorizing that it actually came up the road.
Hold your camera still.
Here's another larger rock we found with blood on it, and when I pick it up, it's got blood all the way around the rock. And it is off of the actual road here, which is closed to traffic.
I was wondering which came first.
Yeah.
The tree down or the deer, and look at the hairs on top.
So this kind of answers one of our questions. We were wondering if the deer was dragged up or down the hill. And here you can see deer hair on top of this.
Look, it's stuck on that little thing right here. So it's like stuck up inside the branch.
And you can see the drag through the dirt here. And this grass is also all pushed going up the hill. So this deer was killed down the road a ways and drug up this hill. And as we follow it here, this stick that hangs out over the road, you can see deer hair on the stick and blood on the stick. The deer was dragged over this stick.
So it probably pushed down like that.
Yeah.
Look at, there's blood down here.
And we follow it further up.
And the drag guard.
You can see hair on top of the stick.
Sorry, you might want to edit that. But is that not a mountain lion track?
Oh God, we missed that our first walk through. So we got it's kind of pretty distorted, but Heather seems to be pulling out tracks now that we missed the first walk over.
Those are huge feet.
Okay, so we're gonna follow this further up here.
So I looked in the track here. Look at this.
Look at that drag line.
It's all the way.
Drags this deer. So this is quite a ways up. We are started down on the other side of that.
Right here. Is this a track right here?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's a track, but I don't know if it's an actual foot track or just a rock being moved track.
I think this is the
yeah, there might be a track there too, it looks like. Okay, so we're continuing on. You can see the hair on top of this track. So we follow it up here. We were just looking at the road. We were basically following pieces of hair now in the road. Okay, now we're nearing where it goes off the road. We're way up the hill. It drug it all the way up here. And we started to lose hair on the road, so we went to the side and noticed on the side of the road blood on this rock. If that will focus, there we go. Blood there, and we go off to the side here. Now this is a real steep canyon down here.
Well, it is pretty outstanding hair on this.
Yeah, so well, you got a bunch of hair right here as we're going off into the bushes now. And then we go back here a little bit further and we see this stick here was sitting right here. It's been moved, and that's all deer hair. And we go now, we cut off the edge of the road. It's a river down there. And we start going down here. Now I've already walked down this once, so a lot of these tracks you're gonna see is mine, but we're going all the way down to the river. So we just followed hair through here. We could see some drag lines, but as we go down here, we just kept looking for little bits of hair, like right here. So we drug it down there. Here's hair, a spot where moss has been pulled off this log, and it's got hair mixed in with the moss. So he's still going down this hill. There's Heather. Now we are still following hair. We got hair down through here. We got a bunch of hair here. Hair going down here. Okay, so we're at this spot right here. There's a bunch of hair. The river's down there, and we can...
You can smell rotting flesh.
Let's continue on. You got hair right there? Yeah. Okay, so the cougar came down here. Some of these tracks are from my first trip down, but we could see some disturbance also in the moss. Here's more patches of hair here. Some more here. Okay, here we are. Heather's on cougar awareness right now. You can smell it right now. There's you can smell the dead animal, so it's not fresh enough to the point that it doesn't stink. We noticed some disturbance here. A lot of that was created by me. And then we went and we looked over this log here. And when you look over this log, on the ground down there, that is all deer hair. So the actual... You see bones? Oh God, they're still bloody. That's a jawbone down there. That's a lower jaw, the red one down there. So, yeah, maybe this isn't as old. There's some more bones over there. So, now the question is, this cougar went to all the trouble to kill the deer at the bottom of the hill. Oh, let me zoom out. Drag it all the way up the road, and then all the way back down a canyon. I wonder what their normal distance for dragging.
And I was wondering, yeah, why would a cougar come down to this area. It's so secluded.
It's pretty secluded. And the river is very loud here. I mean, you can be 50 feet apart and we could holler and not really hear each other, so.
Did you show all the...
Oh yeah, this log here is also got repeated usage. Something has been coming over this. This is really steep where we're standing right now, so I'm thinking that probably maybe a cougar makes repeated trips right up here.
There are flies crawling on the bones.